I didn't see you come in there. Fuck! 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 Animation is a really amazing thing. You can do things with it that you just can't do with live action. Except for make a good adult cartoon, apparently. No, not that kind of adult cartoon. You get your mind out of the gutter. People seem to have this stigma that cartoons are strictly for kids, but that can't be further from the truth. We can use animation to cover serious storylines, characters, and other things that are too complex for the children. Well, we could do that, but instead we have shit like Family Guy, where it's just the sleaziest shit they can find and push for shock value, when the early seasons had good jokes and characters that felt like they had substance. But not fucking anymore!
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey there.
Hey, nice spot, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great, especially because of that thing over there. You know what's in there? Corn.
Really? Wow, I could go for some corn.
You're dark, Raj.
I don't care.
And yeah, I do find modern Family Guy funny, it's just that adult cartoons don't tend to go much further than that. That's not to say that no good cartoons with actual plot exist, they're just harder to come by. But mostly, the cartoons with real characters and story are made for the kids. And that is a damn shame. I mean, I think you made your point. Yeah, you're right. Wait. No, wait, how did you do that? On sale now, it's the George Michael's Experience Volume 3, containing 13 all-new singles from your favorite musical piece of shit, including all-new hits such as I Wanna Fuck the World and Damn Bitch, Get Out of My House. The George Michael's Experience, the 3rd volume, only on sale now. Back in the year 2000, a cartoon created by David Spade and Drake Sather entitled Sammy aired its first episode. Then, a week later, it aired a second time. Then, it disappeared from the air, and for 20 years, it was lost until a crew member of the show uploaded an episode of it online. Eventually, all of the episodes were found and uploaded. But why didn't it do well? What the fuck? Well, NBC, which was the network that aired it, wanted to make more cartoons geared toward adults, but wasn't having too much luck with their other cartoon called God, the Devil, and Bob. It was dealing with low ratings and controversy because of its subject matter. So they decided to scrap the whole operation and throw those cartoons the fuck out. God, the Devil, and Bob got sold to Adult Swim and was aired later, but Sammy received no such condolence. And no, despite looking like an episode of the Rugrats, animation studio Klasky Chupo did not animate the show. So, what are we left with? Well, one season of 13 episodes, and... What? Oh, no, this isn't tobacco. Sammy is a washed-up alcoholic trying to reconnect with his 3 sons after not seeing them for a long while. One is happy to have him back, one is indifferent, and one wants fucking nothing to do with him. Sammy was apparently based on David Spade's earlier acting career and his real-life relationship with his own father. This is reflected in Jamie, the character that we follow the most besides Sammy. I mean, I don't What? Jamie is a pretty big actor. Not super famous, but famous enough that he doesn't have to give a fuck about anything around him.
I'll be right here for you, Gary.
This shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Like I said, I'll be at lunch. See you soon.
There she goes. Oh, there's the back. And then some.
Oh, this will quash the gay rumors.
You know, I'm getting really fucking tired of that guy at the shop walking around talking about Mercy and Brando and Magaida Judea and shit, walking around like, oh, you can afford that, but maybe I fucking can't. You know what? And I don't even care, because I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. Get out of here with that shit. No! Also, he's in a movie that he's promoting throughout the series, but on the side, he stars on a show where the premise is just that he's a guy pretending to be gay so he can get with the supermodel roommate. Like, that's the whole show. Yeah, And talking about Sammy, he's funny. He's got this relaxed attitude to him, almost always. He's definitely the kind of guy you'd enjoy hanging out with, but he's not the kind of guy that you'd, want to rely on for anything.
I believe it was Chaucer who said... Is Chaucer somebody?
Yes.
Okay, good. I believe it was he. Hey there, pretty lady. I haven't seen you here before. What are you drinking? We got a tap. Maybe it's time you kids knew the real reason I was forced to relinquish my role as parent. The sad fact is I got shipped off to battle.
What battle?
They called her Desert Storm.
Desert Storm was in 91.
Don't you try to trick me with your numbers and schooling!
Now, we only ever got one season, so there are attempts to have Sammy grow as a character a bit, and we definitely see it over the course of the season, but this show would have benefited greatly from having more time to really flesh out the characters. Now, maybe I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding you, or maybe I misheard you, maybe Arsenia is a real country, maybe it's not. The fuck is your problem? Sammy really doesn't give a shit about much of anything other than partying, but he does care, and you can see that he does want to try with his sons. He just can't be asked half the time. He'd rather see what new drink he can mix, or what new woman he can try to sleep with, and sometimes you just want him to fucking stop.
She seems to have let herself go as of late. She's a little chunky in the monkey. A little large in the barge, mushy in the tushy, got
Sammy,
some kegs in the legs,
Sammy,
loose in the caboose, tore up from the floor of low
shut the fuck up, Sammy! Also, sometimes on the show, he'll just pull one of the most wild jokes out of his fucking pocket for no reason.
This isn't fair. Wiley's too good.
I'll admit, his buddies did do quite a number on us at Pearl Harbor, but they had the jump on us.
Whoa! That ain't gonna fly 20 years later.
Grandpa, he's not even Japanese. He's Chinese.
Forgive and forget, we're all friends here.
He also wants a low five.
Low five! Low five! Low five! Low five!
So, the other two siblings, there's Todd and Gary. Todd is a fucking idiot with 2 kids, but he's likable enough. I don't hate Todd. And then there's Gary. Gary has 1 kid, and he's, well...
Let me talk to her. Don't worry, I'll take care of this. I got it. I begged Jamie not to do it, Mom. I told him it would break your heart. I'm as appalled.
Todd and Gary both get an episode or 2 of development, but the main focus is on Sammy and Jamie's relationship. Other than the family, Jamie has his assistant/love interest, Kathy, and his agent, Mark Jacobs. Mark tends to fuck shit up while also getting things done. He has his own way with things.
See, I told you I'd take care of it, and I took care of it.
Suicidal agent threatens to blow himself up if newspaper doesn't retract crazy actor story.
Let's do this, people.
Gay it down, Pally.
Whoa! The fuck is your problem, Mark? Jamie has his mom and his stepfather. Not much to say about them other than his stepfather, for some reason, really doesn't like Gary. You know, he's... I feel a tad peculiar. As we follow Sammy, we are presented with such quality adventures such as Episode 1. Sammy gives premiere tickets to hookers. Episode 2. Sammy uses the Chinese kid to get in trouble with the mob. Episode 3. Sammy dodges unpaid child support. Ray, you brought gum and you didn't share? Come on, man, give me some. Slowly but surely, we do get to see Sammy grow closer to his sons, but just like that, 13 episodes go by in a flash. And do we reach a worthy conclusion? Well, episode 13 has Sammyland rocked with a deadly earthquake, and everybody's gotta try to survive. Meanwhile, Jamie and Sammy get into an argument. But what about? Jamie reminisces over the time that he hit a home run, which Sammy says he was there to see. Jamie is angry because after everything he's done for him, he won't take accountability and admit he wasn't there for his son. So Jamie kicks out Sammy. Over the course of the episode, Sammy continues to insist that he was at that baseball game, and Jamie doesn't believe him. And finally, at the end of the episode, Sammy is preparing to leave, and before he does, he says,
I nailed it! Look at that ball go! I nailed it! Look at that ball go! He was there.
He was there indeed. And so the series ends with Sammy driving off and Jamie chasing after to make up with his father. Of course, the series finale was never aired, and so no one saw it until 20 years later. Imagine tuning in for 2 weeks to a show and suddenly that show is just gone and you're peanut butter fucked for answers. But despite all the setbacks, it works well as a finale, while leaving things open for more, as unlikely as that would be today. And that's Sammy! And I just realized I'm a fucking rock! I swear, this isn't voluntary, I think. Alright, maybe if I just stretch a little bit. Ow. Oh, what? Oh, come on, guys. What did you do to my fucking headphones? I can't fucking leave any of my fucking things around without you guys fucking shit up, man. Come on. Oh, whatever.